So today we went through the house and we covered different items. We had a very good discussion with Bong on Friday, and then again we had another meeting today where we went over color selection of cabinets, cabinet ideas, how we think we might want pullouts or drawers or doors or what we might want. Kind of leaning towards maybe putting in at least one lazy Susan so I don't have two dead spaces in each corner. And Ian was also thinking about potentially a lazy Susan with the drawer slides that have the self-closing drawer slides, or the soft closing, maybe I should say. We also looked at some items where my dishwasher came in. My dishwasher came in on Saturday, and with that we looked at where we might place it. It sounds rather simple in the US, but here we faced a few challenges. My side to each side of the sink is about 23.5 inches, and you need 24 inches. So Bong actually came up with a different location where we might place it quite a ways away. I was a little concerned about the drain, and he said no problem, they take care of that, putting the drain in to drain out. And again, the drains here do not have a pump to pump up like we pump up into a garbage disposal in the US. Instead, it's just gravity fed when it goes through. One of the viewers was talking about maybe he'd get a dishwasher from the US and bring it here. Well, it's not really possible. One, they clip you so bad on the penalties for bringing in something. The duty on it would just be astronomical. It would cost you more than the dishwasher did. Then you would also have that you need 220 volt here, not 110 volt. You could use a step-down transformer, but the step-down transformer would be so huge, it would consume a lot of, it would be very noisy in a large transformer trying to do that. Finally, the one thing that's very different, they're engineered here to work here. So one of the things is we have a lot of hard water. So what they did is they built a salt container into the dishwasher, because it basically has a water softener function into the dishwasher itself. So instead of in the US you'd put in detergent and maybe the jet dry, here you put in the jet dry, the detergent, and salt, like you do a water softener salt to put in place. So anyway, with that, we'll get on with the video. Thanks. Like these videos, please give me a like. And if you want to send comments, comments are always welcome. I'll look for improvements and how I can make myself better. If you do subscribe, you'll be able to get next in line when the next video is coming back out again.
Oh, no dogs today.
I hear them. They're back in there someplace.
I hear Andy.
Maybe they're back in with Andy.
I think he's hosing something down. Oh, there you are. There you are.
I said you missed us.
There you are. There you are.
Roof is on.
Roof is on. So we're all ready
They
for
did put the
rainy
insulation
season.
in there.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
see it.
That's what I thought.
I see it. You're right.
Otherwise, those two rolls, I mean, why would they have two big rolls?
Yeah.
Had to be.
How are you?
Whew.
Go ahead.
Actually, still got a half a roll there.
Okay.
Underneath the arm of the excavator. Cool. Coming along here, Mark. Looking good.
Yep.
Looking good.
Hello, how are you? Maybe catch the color a little bit better. I was saying I couldn't see the color very well in the other bedroom. I love that color. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, and I looked underneath yours. That is a grease trap.
Grease straps?
Grease trap.
Oh, grease straps. Yes. I think you said grease straps. And what? What's a grease strap? Yeah. We'll get out of this guy's way. Doesn't want us getting dust. Want to go down or up?
Go down.
Okay.
If you don't go first, how am I going to film you going splat down the steps?
If it happens, you want it on film, right?
Yep.
Ah, shit. You see a piece of wood. I want that. Maybe it's an air pocket is what I'm thinking. No wood here, Still no closer to having that door on.
Nope. I got a feeling there's one guy that must do that or something. One guy with the talent to do it.
No, there's no air pocket there, so it was just a matter of he didn't have enough mud, that's it.
I don't think it's how much mud. I think it's just it didn't adhere. You know, it didn't wet the back of the tile, didn't back.
It's supposed to fill.
Well, you're supposed to.
Full.
You're supposed to, but you're supposed to. What do I want to say? Do the back of the tile before you put it down too. Compactor.
See what we got here? Can't get over that little compactor they have.
Yep.
For their ground. The one they did my driveway with was 4 times the size of that thing, and that's just for a driveway. Ooh. Morning, Saul. Bong's meeting us here today. Coming along.
Yep.
Why is there a big lip there?
Shower, bathroom, closet.
There shouldn't be a big lip like that, though. I mean, I can see it. That's an inch,
Okay.
at least.
I want the water in there, not in out here.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take an inch to hold water in.
Okay.
That's a trip hazard for sure. No way that would pass any inspection in North America.
Okay, good.
You're okay with that lip? People walking out of there are gonna trip on it.
I'm not walking on it.
I'm gonna mention it to them.
No, you're not.
No, that I don't want to see it in mine.
Okay, it's fine. How are you? Hello. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was Bondo from a car.
Okay, I see. Guess what? We don't have a wall. We almost don't have a wall. What is he doing there?
I don't know. Cut out that piece of rebar?
Why?
I don't know. Here's gonna be about the best shot of yours.
Yeah.
You want to walk up in closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all the way to the ground on this one. There's no.
Yeah, there's nothing in between.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring the big tank up here and the water softener as well.
Yeah. They don't have such a thing as a sediment tank here either, eh? I had a friend that had lived on a farm, and he was on a
You
hill.
have a sediment filter, not a tank.
Well, yeah, okay, but here you'd be cleaning the filter out all the time. What I'm thinking is, if you had this tank, you draw the water from the top, and all the shit goes to the bottom, right?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But here they do it with a filter is all they
Yeah.
have. That's why they do either 2-part, 3-part, or 4-part filters,
Okay.
depending on how many microns
Right.
they get down to.
I mean, I've seen the water here, and I can only imagine how often you're cleaning that
Well, that's
filter.
why. That's why to me, that's why the water softener is what I'm looking at to see what it does. I don't know.
Yeah, certainly. If I had the budget for it, I'd put it in right away. But I'm gonna put it on hold. Just too many surprises, too many things I'm having to pay for.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what would be a good one. You get your bond money back. I don't know when that comes back.
Yeah. And that's like 140 or something. Yeah.
And pay for the water softener.
Yep. Look at the size of that thing. That is a big boat.
Yeah.
That's way bigger than those other little ones. Look at the little one in front.
Look at where it sits on the water line.
It's up there.
It's the red water line's not. It's sitting fairly deep compared to the others.
I think it's got a roll on at the back there.
Don't know.
What is that thing sticking up? It looks like
I don't know. It's like a crane or something. I don't know.
Wow. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I got to figure out how I get a pipe up there of some kind for my Starlink. Need it right on that corner or down in there.
Well, you can buy harnesses like that. There's a place in Manila that has all kinds of antenna harnesses. It's a ham radio thing. I'll give you the Facebook page. They have everything.
All I gotta have is a standoff pipe. It just does the V. I know what it is. You can buy it on Starlink. They have it on their site.
The one that I would recommend basically has about a 3-foot mast on it, but you can pull it down like that if you want to work on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that would be handy.
Yeah.
That would be handy to do.
Yeah, I'd go about maybe a 4-foot, and then it would be at hand level if you had any tinkering to do.
Well, or I put it up and I wouldn't have any tinkering to do on it because once it's up, they're going to do it. And again, it adjusts itself. So, alrighty, off with the. Gap is at the back.
Yeah.
No, squat down. That's a 22-inch slide. Yes. Okay. So, 1.5 inches more.
But I'm saying dishwashers typically come out like that, like they've got the metal, right?
They should.
Yeah.
My one in Florida is here, and the problem is it's underneath here. So the problem is we had one at work, and it was really horrible. You had to set the dishwasher and then close the door, and then did it go? Did it not go? Open it back up again, hit the buttons again, close it up. You had to do it 3 or 4 times before the thing would ever take.
Got it?
Yeah.
I didn't. Is it still going?
Yep.
Square.
You're still going.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Whew.
You know, that needs a little more block than I thought.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought it was, that's higher than,
Yep. Yep.
of course you're gonna have tile,
Right. So
but still,
I think it would come very close to the.
but it's more than one block.
Right.
It's like a block and a half you need to reach it.
Yeah.
If you did one block, I don't know if she'd go through that or not. Maybe. Maybe. Close up of your subway tile look.
Yeah. What do you think of this here? This electric? I don't know what the hell that's about.
Like what?
Yeah. What?
It's right there asking.
So there's going to be a switch there. Maybe.
It's right there asking. Curious.
What's that for?
What's it for?
What's up?
Wall lamp. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, outside. Yeah. I figured that's what. I figured maybe you were going through. Yep. Very good. Yeah, that'll look good outside. Sconces out there.
Looking good. Looking good.
Morning, sir.
How are you? Now, here,
Yep.
brown for GFI.
I don't see brown there.
Huh?
I don't see brown there.
Green, brown.
Oh, I thought you said brown for G.
Brown. Green is ground, all the world round. An old electrician's tale or thing. Green is ground, all the world round. Although usually here it's green and yellow. Do a coffee table outside the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about the. We'll talk about. So, watch your head.
Yep.
One of us is short.
Come on, sir.
How are you? How are you?
Yeah, see, that would almost be enough. I think almost. Not quite.
I think you'd want them to do it rather than us having to do the green chicken wire stuff.
Right.
That would look really sick.
Too bad we didn't have bricks in this country, because one level of bricks would be
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. That'd be it.
Another way to look at it, if they would have put it vertically, mounted the blocks vertically, it would have worked.
Yeah. Or weld one bar
Yeah.
horizontal across there
Yeah.
above the brick.
Yep.
That would do it too.
Yep.
To add one horizontal bar.
Maybe that
That might be simpler to
It
do.
would look better too.
Yeah.
I think if you went any higher with that,
Yeah, the brick.
the concrete, it would.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, that's cheap, so
Yep. Yep. Yep.
should be a cheap, easy solution. Just cut it.
Yep. Oops. Somebody.
Call it good.